It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Chance the Rapper was on the Facebook Watch series Peace of Mind with Taraji Henson. And her friend Tracy J, the two of them co-host that together. And one thing that he was talking about is the dark days of his mental health and why that inspired him to fight for better mental health services in black communities. And, you know, you tell people, man up, but that's not necessarily a good thing, according to Chance.
Black men in particular don't feel that they can show their emotions right then and there, so they got to man up.
Black men are naturally guarded. You kind of have to be. Your weakness is preyed upon. So I think it's a defense mechanism. Like, you know, like you don't want to necessarily grieve. Like you go to a funeral, like you kind of don't want to cry. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to subject yourself to the feeling of like that weakness of like, you know, it just takes a lot to be cathartic, to cry, to like empty yourself.
Chance the Rapper is absolutely right. It's all a defense mechanism. But those days are over. I'm crying in therapy, out of therapy. Nothing I love more than hearing brothers and sisters expressing how they actually feel.
All right, Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Calvin Ridley has stepped away from football for his mental health. He posted, "These past few weeks have been very challenging, and as much as I'd like to be on the field competing with my teammates, I need to step away from football at this time and focus on my mental well-being.
I love it.
This will help me be the best version of myself now and in the future."
He's absolutely right. And also, too, what Chance was saying, when you're telling somebody to man up, all you're doing is telling them to suppress their emotions, and eventually all that trauma you tucking away gets the best of you. You got to deal with your trauma. All your trauma will eventually deal with you. You cannot run from yourself. You just cannot.
Now, yesterday we were talking about how Jay-Z did thank Damon Dash during his Hall of Fame speech. Well, Damon Dash is saying that he is ready to end his feud that's been going on for 20 years with Jay-Z. He offered
20?
Yes, an olive branch to him and thanked him in his speech. So Damon Dash told Page Six it was beautiful. I have no beef with him. If he has no beef with me, let's get the lawyers out of it then. Let's talk like men. But I definitely appreciate it. He said, I'm glad he said it for the culture. We need to squash everything. So hopefully if that was an extended olive branch, I'll spin one back.
But is there real beef? I mean, we've seen pictures over the years of Jay and Dame together. I remember one at Shaka's, I think it was Shaka's Born Day party at one point. You know, and it's not like Jay hasn't spoken on Dame before.
But there was some legalities.
In high regard.
I know they had attorneys against each other. I don't know if it was for something else. That
they just recently had an issue with this NFT situation.
The NFT situation,
yeah. With Roc-A-Fella's first release with Reasonable Doubt.
And I think Jay was trying to buy the rights to Reasonable Doubt. It's a lot of back and forth, but hopefully they can speak and get it together. And
another thing that happened after Jay-Z gave that Hall of Fame speech is that he also had to go on Twitter, and you know he barely ever does that. And he said, in my excitement, I failed to prize and acknowledge Jazzo. He was the hometown hero that made the dream tangible. Thank you, good man. Okay, let me lose this password for another year or so. Thank you all again. Incredibly humbled by your love.
I'm glad he did that, but it don't count on Twitter, Jay. You should have did it on stage.
Well, he never tweets. It's immortalized now.
Jazzo wanted to hear that on stage.
Well, you know Jay-Z don't write nothing down.
You think Jazz didn't want to repost his video of Jay-Z in that nice tux from that Hall of Fame stage?
Stop it.
It don't hit the same. It just don't.
Stop it.
Y'all know it don't.
Back. All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
All right.
Y'all know it don't hit the same.
Shout out to Revolt. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, let's get to the mix. Let's go.